Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Lady of Huntington. Today I went to the post office and I was pleasantly surprised. I had a few packages, and in those packages was one that was really special to me. It was a card. Now this card, oops, there we go. This card, I'm not going to show you inside because it's something personal I think that the lady wrote, and that lady, as we know her, is Life with Patty. So she knows that I had 2 operations, and it was really nice of her to send me a card. So pretty much what she's saying in here was, I hope you're feeling better soon, and a few other things, but I'm not going to share the inside with you. As I say, I think that's private and personal, and I don't have Patty's permission to do so. So I just wanted to show you this. I thought it was so sweet, so nice of you, and it is so nice of you, Patty. Thank you so much. I absolutely adore this. I'm going to actually laminate it, and as you know, I love planning. Guess where it's going? Yep, it's going straight in my planner. When I do that, I will be showing you how gorgeous it is. I just love the patchwork on the elephant. I think it's beautiful. That's really me. So thank you, Patty. I really appreciated it. And I just wanted to share that with you all. So that's the first thing that I wanted to share with you, and that's very special. The next thing is just some items that I purchased. So this, and I can't think of the name of it for the life of me, but I'm sure everybody looking at it here who's actually in America or whatnot will go, that's exactly what this is. Let me put it in frame. I get very uncoordinated when I'm trying to work with this camera and getting you guys in frame. Is it a pullover tin? A pour over tin? Anyway, I was watching a recipe of, oh gosh, her name escapes me. Whippoorwill Hollow, and she made these and they looked amazing. So I was like, okay, I've got to buy that pan so I can make that actual recipe. We haven't, well, I've never seen these pans before in Australia, that is, or where I shop anyhow, and I certainly hadn't seen the dish that she'd made in it. So I'm going to actually make those, but I needed this this pan to do that. Pull over, pour over, yep. Anyway, leave it in the comments below if you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've got the recipe. I should have looked it up earlier, so I could have told you exactly what it was, but I've just got in the door and had a phone call for about an hour, so I wanted to get this up before I got interrupted again, so I could show you. So pretty excited to make these. You guys might look at it and go, oh, that's not something that I enjoy, but for those of you who have actually made whatever these things are called, please tell me in the comments below what you think of them. Is it worthwhile me making them? It certainly looked like it for me. The other thing that actually came in the mail, I watch another YouTube channel called Cowboy Kent Rowlands, and I noticed on his site that he actually had a shop because he cooks. And I was looking at the recipes and I was like, oh my goodness, they look amazing. And they said that they had a cookbook. So I was like, okay, well, I must find that cookbook. They had a shop, guys. So what's that mean when they have a shop? I've got to go look and see what's in there. So I purchased the book that they were talking about, and I have had a quick look through it. The actual scenery in this book, I'm not going to show it all with you because I don't have permission to do that either, is amazing. Now, it gets signed by him as well, which is really nice. Those of you who don't know, our girls grew up on horses, and we were on the western side of the horse life. So barrel racing, reining, you name it. My husband in the cowboy boots and the cowboy hat and the big belt buckles and things like that. That was our way of life. As I say, our girls grew up doing competition horse riding, which they did extremely well in, as did my husband. I did a little bit, not a lot. I was more the driving force behind it all. But anyhow, this book looks amazing. So guys, we're going to be doing some of these recipes. A lot of them are very like you said, I actually brought a cast iron dish as well, so I can cook some things in the cast iron skillet. So, gooey marshmallow chocolate cake. Doesn't that look good? Just the name of it tells you that that's going to be pretty much a treat. So we're going to be making some things out of this book. And I just wanted to show you it briefly. But it looks amazing. Well, to me, it looks amazing. It's just right up my alley. The other thing I brought from Cowboy Kent. Pop that out of the way so I can show you. Now, bear in mind, I'm in Australia. This all had to come from the USA. So, of course, our freight costs are huge. It cost me over $100 just to get this here. So, let's hope it's good. A Red River Ranch Chuck Wagon Blend, Red River Smoky Dip. So that's what's inside here. You mix 3 tablespoons of sour of the mix with half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of mayonnaise. Cover and chill for at least 2 hours. Remove from the icebox and whisk before serving. Use the dip as a spread. So look, it sounded great. I wanted to give him a try just because watching him and seeing the type of food he was cooking, it just. Yeah, I was like, okay, gotta try that. Man, I've got to try that. Gotta try that. This is another thing that came. Green chili chipotle relish. It sounds delicious. It sounds like it's got a little bit of a kick to it. Can you see? This way. A little bit of a kick to it, which I'm going to love. My husband may not as much, but I'm sure he'll love trying it anyhow. But I was really, really happy that this has come and has not broken at all. So well packed by the team there. Now the other things I got was some seasonings. So this is Red River Ranch seasoning. So I'm not sure what we do with it, but I'm sure there'll be some recipes in that book which we use it, and maybe a steak rub, or something like that, but I'm sure I could use it in a lot of different things. I didn't think there was any, because it had to come such a long way, there wasn't really much point I didn't see in just buying a little thing, so I went for the bigger one. That way, if we like it, well, I guess the downside is if we don't like it. Never mind. This is Red River Ranch seasoning, the original. So I guess we've got one that's going to be a little bit more spicy and the one that is not quite as spicy. But I'm going to enjoy trying them. That one. This here was really cool to me. Who knows? I like aprons, hey? You know, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know I like aprons. So he had an apron. He wears his all the time. And my daughter suggested making one for me, so we're going to be looking into doing one of those Lady of Huntington ones. Can't get full on fancy. Now, don't you love that? How true is that? You go to these fancy SMIC restaurants, you pay a fortune for it, it comes out, looks really, really pretty, and it's about this big. Certainly don't get your money's worth as far as I can tell. But yeah, so I got his apron, so I thought that was pretty cool. So that's one that I will be wearing when we cook his recipes. The other thing I got was this little baby. Now, how cool is that? Can you guess what it is? The pouch was purchased separately. You didn't have to buy the pouch, but once you see that it is this weapon, you think you're going to want a pouch to put it in to keep it safe. It's a cutting device. So he uses it like as a rocking motion when he's cutting his onions and things like that. So it's cool. I wanted one. My husband actually does a lot of forging and whatnot, and welding and things like that. So I essentially got this to show him, and maybe he can make me some more that are very similar to this. Because I love this type of wear, you know, I love the country and western sort of theme in our house, or not country and western theme, but like, you know, country style is what our house is going to be like when we eventually get it all done, and I finally get to decorate it and whatnot. It's going to be very much a westerny type theme, country, homely sort of environment that you come into and you just immediately feel welcome and relaxed and comfortable and cozy. That's what I want. Anyhow, I thought this was really cool, and I like it because it had a really big handle. I thought that's going to be perfect for my silly hands, so I can do some chopping. So just wanted to share with you all of my bits and pieces and all of my goodies. Don't forget to jump onto Cowboy Kent Rowlands and have a look at his website if you think you may be interested in this type of cooking. You're going to love him. He's got a personality to boot. But anyhow, guys, have a brilliant day, and I'll talk to you again soon.